Hello everyone, my name is Gary Oakdale, and sorry for my absence. I know I've been away for quite some time now, about 2 or 3 weeks I'd say. But I'm back now, and I've got quite a few UU battles sort of lined up for the next week or so. And the Pokemon in this team are good, they're good individually, but I don't think the synergy is quite there. It's not 100% perfect. But anyway, I send in Swampert to try and go for the Stealth Rocks, but obviously the Sableye goes for a Taunt, which is the wisest and most conservative play someone with a Sableye can do. So that was a good play on the opponent's behalf. So I send out Tangrowth just to go for a knockoff. Basically, I like the move knockoff. I think it's quite underrated. Really, it can really spoil some Pokemon's movesets. Really, get rid of this Togekiss's leftovers, which I thought was good at the time, and I was very lucky to survive that Air Slash because Musaka has no special defense EVs whatsoever. I switch out for obvious reasons, and I switch into Blastoise because I think, well, if I can Toxic this Togekiss, then things could be a lot easier for me because then Togekiss is not going to be hanging about forever. But Serene Grace really kicks in, and I mean it really kicks in during this during these next few turns, for the next 3 or 4 turns. Thankfully, my Blastoise has a lot of special defense. I think it's max special defense and max HP. It's purely a special wall. But all I want to do is Toxic it, but as you can see, Serene Grace works every single time, and Air Slash causes me to flinch every turn. It's a good thing I've got Leftovers recovery, because I'll survive the next hit, and finally, after about, what was it that just happened, about 3 or 4 turns of Air Slashes, I finally, with 43 HP, land a Toxic on this Togekiss, and I think, well, thank goodness, because I was really starting to panic there. So I switch out Raphael here. If I don't get to use him for the rest of the match, at least he can be a bit of death fodder. I switch into Umbreon, even though I know this Togekiss is carrying Aura Sphere. Nova's a really good special wall as well, one of my big special walls in this team. And I think, well, it's going to survive an Aura Sphere anyway, and it gives me an opportunity to either use a Wish or go for Heal Bell, get rid of the burn on my Tangrowth. Or did it have to? Well, it was. Yeah, I think it was burnt. I think it was already. But well, anyway, I might be talking out my arse. Anyway, I go for the Wish here. But that was the crucial point there. The Togekiss went for the Heal Bell, which I wasn't expecting. I was adamant at the time that Togekiss was carrying the standard Togekiss set, you know, Thunder Wave, Roost, Air Slash, and Aura Sphere. But obviously, he goes for the Heal Bell and makes my life a lot harder. So for whatever bizarre reason, I switched in my my Swampert here because there's nothing I could do to that Hitmontop. So I don't know why I did it. So I go for the Stealth Rocks when he switches in his Dusclops. And he's going for the Seismic Tosses here, and I need to switch out Samwise because the Toxic Poison is starting to rack up. And I could use my Swampert later. He's got a bit of an unorthodox set, which I won't reveal straight away. I switch in Tangrowth in an attempt to get back some HP, I suppose. I think I was going to... Yeah, the idea was to put it to sleep here with Sleep Powder, and then slowly get back some HP with Leftovers and with Leech Seed. But he switches in Whimsicott here, and he switches in on my Sleep Powder, and Sleep Powder very fortunately lands. So this is great, because I hate playing against Whimsicott. I love using Whimsicott, but Whimsicott, like everyone knows, is one of the most annoying Pokemon to face. But I go for the knockoff here, because like I said, I like using knockoff, and to get rid of the leftovers, because even if Whimsicott wakes up quite early, at least he's not going to be recovering any HP anytime soon, and it's going to be harder for him to set up substitutes, which I assume he has. But he keeps on, he's still sleeping, so I switch in my Weezing and go for Sludge Bomb, which I think is an underrated move on Weezing, to be honest. I know most Weezings carry Thunderbolt or Flamethrower or Thunder or Fire Blast, and they are obviously good moves. I mean, I did use it on a Weezing I used to have in Black and White, well, in Black and White 1. But I think Sludge Bomb is the way to go now, and it obviously helped me here. So it helped me take out this Whimsicott. So I can't remember what happens here. I think I tried to burn it, but again, the Sableye goes for the smart move and just goes for for the Will-O-Wisp. And I can't remember what I did here. Maybe I went for the Sludge Bomb. Oh, no, I switch out for some reason. I switch out into Musaka again. There we go. I think maybe just to try and hit it with some Giga Drains, because Musaka's the only one who can really deal with this Sableye and, you know, not really take any hits from it. Assuming that Sableye just has a load of status moves, like it carries Taunt and Will-O-Wisp and Recover, and then some other kind of move, I don't know. Maybe Knockoff, I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, things aren't really going my way here. I go for the Knockoff here to get rid of the Lagging Tail, which I didn't expect. I thought it was going to carry Leftovers again. But you'll see why it's carrying Lagging Tail now. It's because it has Trick, which would have been really useful. I can see how that would work against a sweeper, against a fast sweeper like Alakazam or something. It would instantly make it so much slower. But he goes for the Trick anyway, just to get my Leftovers, so it starts to recover things. So it starts to recover its HP. Sorry if I'm rambling, by the way. Like I say, I've been away for about 2 or 3 weeks, so my what was already poor narration is probably got a bit rusty over the last couple of weeks. It was slowly getting better in those first few videos that I posted on YouTube, but hopefully I'll start getting better again. I won't be umming and ahhing all the time. But as you can see, things are just not going my way, and I switch out my Tangrowth, send in my my Azelf, because I think it's the only sweeper I have, and it's the only Pokemon I have that can pack a punch. He switches in Registeel, and Registeel is going to take these flamethrowers, you know, very well actually, especially seeing that my Azelf is Life Orbed. I'm gonna have a bit of a tough time with this Registeel. It's gonna be a 3-hit KO. He goes for the Stealth Rocks here, so I think, well, he's going to go for Seismic Toss next, so I feel okay to go for this second Flamethrower. I didn't expect this Thunder Wave. I should have done. I know that Registeels carry Thunder Wave, but for some reason I was expecting Seismic Toss, so now my Azelf is going to be in a bad place, because he goes for the Iron Head as well here. Probably didn't hit me as hard as Seismic Toss, but after Life Orb Recoil, I'm really so wounded. This is a wounded Azelf, and I'm not going to be hitting anything anytime soon. You know, I'm not going to be causing any damage. I fear the Sucker Punch, or I fear the Close Combat as well, for that matter. If only I could have gone for the Psyshock here, because I think he goes for the Rapid Spin. Yeah, he goes for the Rapid Spin here, and that would have made things so much easier. If only I'd stayed in and gone for the Psyshock. Just been a bit brave. But it wasn't to be. So I burn this Hitmontop, which is the best thing, which is the next best thing. At least then it's not going to be hitting any Pokemon particularly hard. But then I know that Togekiss carries Heal Bell, so it's only a matter of time. But anyway, I go for the Sludge Bomb here. I think I was hoping for a Poison Hex, but it doesn't happen. This Togekiss really cost me the match. I'm sure you've already guessed this match was not going to be for me. I switch in Raphael as some death fodder, because I can't remember what I was doing here. That's it. I switch in Samwise now because I tried to go for the surprise move. I expect him to go for Air Slash again here, especially seeing as I've only got about half my HP left. So I predict Air Slash, so I go for the Mirror Coat. But he went for the Roost, so it fails, and that completely destroys my strategy, because now he's not going to try and hit me. He takes his time to go for a Heal Bell, and I can't remember what I do here. Do I go for Stealth Rocks? Yes, I go for Stealth Rocks, and then I suppose I was going to try and roar this thing out, just to shuffle the Pokemon in this guy's team around, just to sort of annoy him, basically, because, like I say, my Mirror Coat strategy has gone out the window. There's no point me trying to switch in my Umbreon and Heal Bell and get rid of the Toxic Poison on my Swampert, because my Swampert's already had it. It's already had his chips. He's not going to be surviving anytime soon. Anyway, like I say, I switch in Umbreon here for whatever reason. I think I go for a Wish here. Everything I do here is now in vain. I sort of lost concentration because I knew I'd lost this battle and it was only a matter of time. So I go for the Heal Bell here to get rid of the burn on Musaka, just to get rid of that residual damage, and I get rid of the paralysis on on my Azelf, which is a good thing. It was sort of a good thing at the time. But what I do here was a bit of a stupid play. I go for the Wish, hoping that when I switch in Azelf on the next switch, that the Togekiss switches out or just does a stupid move like he decides to Roost or he decides to Heal Bell. And now I realise, of course he wasn't going to do that. He was just going to go for the Air Slash. So the Wish I did with Umbreon was completely and utterly pointless. It had no result with the game. And I realised I lost there, so I just call it a day. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you really soon.